Astronomers have long speculated about the possibility of Earth-like planets hosting life, but recent findings from NASA have sent shockwaves through both the scientific and UFO communities. Proxima B, an exoplanet just over 4 light-years away in the Alpha Centauri system, has reignited the debate about extraterrestrial life, not just as a distant possibility, but as a potential explanation for recent UFO sightings in New Jersey. We can identify extraterrestrial technological debris on Earth, the Moon, or Mars. So far, we have not recovered computer terminals or cell phones in archaeological digs, nor in geological surveys. The Moon offers the benefit of lacking geological mixing or atmospheric erosion and serves as the ideal museum for technological relics. The footprints of our own astronauts on the Moon survive tens of millions of years before they will be washed out by micrometeorites. In the context of NASA's Artemis program to settle on the Moon, we should check if there are any visible footprints from extraterrestrial visits millions of years ago. The nearest habitable exoplanet is Proxima Centauri B at a distance of 4.25 light-years. Given its closeness to its host star, the planet is likely tidally locked, facing the star with a permanent day side. In a paper I wrote with the Stanford undergraduate student Elisa Tabor, we showed that if the night side of Proxima B is illuminated by powerful artificial lights, they might be detectable by JWST. A new calculation I just completed shows that thermonuclear explosions, which release the energy equivalent of more than a megaton of TNT on Proxima B, would be detectable in the deepest exposures of our most sensitive space telescope, JWST. The first such exposures were celebrated in the White House on July 11, 2022. Although these focused on detecting the first stars in the early universe, we could also point the telescope in search for powerful thermonuclear explosions on the nearest habitable planet. There are two challenges to a thermonuclear search that come to mind. First, we need the explosion to overlap in time after taking account of the light travel time, with the observing period, which is unlikely given the rarity of thermonuclear wars on Earth. And second, impacts of meteors bigger than 30 meters would release similar amounts of energy. On Earth, such impacts are rare and occur once per 2 centuries. Unless Proxima B is embedded in a dense cloud of 30-meter-sized asteroids, it will not be hit by one of them during a JWST observing run. Another unusual source of light comes from rocket launches. Our biggest rocket, Starship of Elon Musk's SpaceX, is expected to consume about a few kilotons of methane fuel per launch. This is equivalent to a few percent of a megaton of TNT over a long launch time and will not be detectable by JWST even at the distance of the nearest star, Proxima Centauri. Detectability has more promising prospects for radio signals. As I calculated with Matias Zaldariaga in a 2006 paper, the most powerful radar signals that our ballistic missile early warning systems, BMEWS, transmitted after World War II, are detectable by our most sensitive radio telescope out to a distance of 300 light-years. This forecast includes the improved radio sensitivity expected over the next decade with the Square Kilometer Array, which is designed to detect the imprint of the first stars on the intergalactic medium. Given our most optimistic forecasted capabilities, radio astronomers will be sensitive to twin civilizations near 1 million nearby stars. Given that we transmitted the powerful BMW's signals over a period that lasted less than 1 part in 100 million of the age of the Sun, our chance of finding twin civilizations through their BMEWS signals is only 1%. It is therefore not surprising that no radio signal from a hypothetical twin was discovered so far. What about our chemical impact on the composition of the atmosphere of our planet? Our current level of industrial pollution of the Earth's atmosphere is also not detectable with our existing telescopes. As I calculated in a 2014 paper with my former undergraduate student, Henry Lin, detection is not feasible with existing telescopes, even for the ideal setting of a habitable planet around an Earth-sized white dwarf. These detection challenges may provide a satisfying answer to Fermi's paradox. Technological signals that are more easily detectable, such as those imagined for Kardashev Type 2 and 3 civilizations, which harvest all the energy from their host star or galaxy, should be regarded as wishful thinking, akin to Disney World's Prince Charming or the view through the metaverse goggles, where virtual reality meets our desires. Of course, the best prospects for an actual detection are offered by a terrestrial visit of a technological gadget. In case the extraterrestrial device was launched billions of years ago and is non-functional by now, it would appear as a meteor that burns up in the Earth's atmosphere and has unusual composition. In the unlikely case that Kardashev Type 2 civilizations do exist, some interstellar objects with unusually high material strength might represent pieces from old broken Dyson spheres. The first interstellar meteor, IM-1, was documented by the U.S. government on January 8, 2014. Based on the stress exerted on its surface when it exploded, I concluded in a 2022 paper with Amir Siraj that its material strength was higher than all other 272 space rocks listed in the CNI Fireball catalog. In the late spring of 2023, we plan to have an expedition to retrieve fragments of this meteor with the hope of learning whether it was natural or artificial in origin. If the composition of IM-1 implies an artificial origin, such a realization would represent the first step in our journey to find members of our technological twin in our cosmic neighborhood. The older civilizations walking down the street, which are far more advanced than we, might be invisible to us at this time in much the same way that adults are ignored in the eyes of babies on strollers in the street. Proxima B has intrigued scientists for years due to its location in the habitable zone of its star, where conditions could allow liquid water to exist. With its rocky terrain and Earth-like qualities, the exoplanet has been a leading candidate for hosting life. However, new research suggests that Proxima B might not just harbor life, but could also be actively influencing Earth. NASA recently disclosed findings that link Proxima B to mysterious UFO sightings over New Jersey. These claims are not only shifting the narrative, but are also sparking serious conversations about the potential for interstellar interactions. The mysterious New Jersey UFOs. In recent months, New Jersey residents have reported sightings of unidentified objects maneuvering in ways that defy known aerodynamics and physics. Witnesses have captured footage of what appear to be drones or something resembling them, performing extraordinary feats, abrupt changes in direction, rapid acceleration, and sudden disappearances, all without visible propulsion systems. These sightings have left skeptics and believers alike grappling with their implications. The connection to Proxima B only deepens the mystery, especially as NASA researchers point to unusual radio signals originating from the Alpha Centauri system. Radio bursts and their connection to Earth. Using advanced telescopes and spectroscopic analysis, scientists have identified complex radio bursts from Proxima Centauri that show patterns suggesting intentionality. While initially dismissed as background noise, these signals are now seen as potential attempts at communication. What makes these bursts even more intriguing is their correlation with increased UFO activity, particularly in highly populated areas like New Jersey, advanced civilizations, and cutting-edge technology. If Proxima B hosts intelligent life, it's plausible that these beings have developed technologies far beyond our comprehension. The UFOs in New Jersey exhibit characteristics consistent with advanced propulsion systems theorized to exist in extraterrestrial spacecraft, including warp drives, anti-gravity systems, or even quantum-based transportation. Some experts speculate that the sudden appearance and disappearance of these objects could be explained by space-time manipulation or wormhole-like systems. This advanced technology could allow crafts to blink into our reality, bypassing traditional travel methods. Why New Jersey? New Jersey's geography, with its dense urban centers and extensive coastlines, may make it an ideal location for extraterrestrial reconnaissance. Witnesses of the UFO events have also reported electromagnetic disturbances, such as malfunctioning electronics and stalled car engines, further supporting the theory of advanced technology at play. Preparing for disclosure, NASA's decision to reveal these findings has raised questions about their timing. Some believe it's part of a gradual disclosure process to prepare humanity for the reality of extraterrestrial life. Others think the agency was compelled to act due to the overwhelming public interest in UFO sightings and the growing demand for transparency. Skeptics argue that the connection to Proxima B may be tenuous, suggesting that the radio signals could have natural explanations such as pulsars or cosmic phenomena. Similarly, they posit that the UFOs could be advanced military drones rather than extraterrestrial crafts. Yet proponents counter that the technology displayed in these sightings far exceeds anything currently known to exist on Earth. The implications of Proxima. The idea that Proxima B might host a civilization capable of interstellar travel is staggering. It challenges our understanding of biology, physics, and the very nature of existence. If proven true, it could reshape our understanding of humanity's place in the universe. NASA plans to release more data in the coming months, including further analysis of the radio signals and simulations of potential life on Proxima B. As the conversation deepens, one thing is clear: humanity is on the brink of an unprecedented discovery where science fiction could soon become science fact. The connection between Proxima B and New Jersey's UFOs may still be speculative, but it's a hypothesis that demands exploration. Whether or not the link is ultimately proven, NASA's revelations have opened a door to new possibilities. As we gaze at the skies with renewed curiosity, we might find that the answers we seek are closer and more extraordinary than we ever imagined. Recently, UFO sightings have surged, with many concentrating around populated areas like New Jersey and New York. This isn't the first time these regions have been the epicenter of UFO phenomena, but the sophistication and intensity of the sightings have reached new heights. As the mystery unfolds, experts are considering some fascinating possibilities. One of the most intriguing being that the source of these UFOs could be Proxima B, the closest exoplanet to our solar system. Historically, these areas have been magnets for strange aerial phenomena. But now the frequency of these sightings and their highly advanced nature raise a new set of questions. Why are these UFOs so often linked to these highly populated areas? The answer could lie in humanity's technological advancements. Over the last century, Earth has undergone an unparalleled technological revolution, making the planet increasingly noisy. From the invention of radio and television to the rise of satellites and spacecraft, Earth's electromagnetic signals might be detectable to civilizations beyond our world. Given its position as the closest known exoplanet to Earth, Proxima B could be uniquely suited to detect and respond to Earth's technological signals. This opens up an exciting possibility. What if these UFOs are part of a reconnaissance mission from Proxima B? Researchers have begun considering the idea that advanced civilizations may be monitoring humanity as it develops into a spacefaring species. But what would be their motivation? Some suggest that if a civilization on Proxima B has mastered interstellar travel, they may see Earth as a potential ally or even a potential threat. The UFOs observed in New Jersey exhibit characteristics that challenge our understanding of physics, such as instantaneous acceleration, hovering without visible propulsion, and disappearing without a trace. Such behavior points to technology that could be far beyond anything humanity has achieved. One of the leading hypotheses is that these UFOs may use some form of gravitational manipulation, allowing them to warp or distort space-time itself. This would explain the observed rapid acceleration, absence of sonic booms, and lack of visible exhaust, phenomena that defy conventional propulsion systems. An additional intriguing aspect of these sightings is the pattern of electromagnetic disturbances associated with the UFOs. Witnesses have reported power outages, disrupted communications, and other anomalies, suggesting that the crafts are emitting or interacting with powerful electromagnetic fields. This could either be a byproduct of their advanced propulsion systems or a deliberate effort to study Earth's electronic infrastructure. NASA has recently unveiled new findings regarding Proxima B, fueling both scientific and public interest. Spectroscopic analysis has uncovered traces of gases such as oxygen and methane, as well as chlorofluorocarbons, chemicals associated with advanced technology and even biological or industrial activity. This raises the exciting possibility that Proxima B might host intelligent life. If Proxima B is home to a technologically advanced civilization, the implications for humanity are profound. The discovery that we are not alone in the universe could radically alter our understanding of existence. Questions about communication, coexistence, and whether these beings view us as a potential ally or a competitor would dominate international discourse. As these UFO sightings intensify, one question looms large. Are the UFOs trying to communicate? Some experts suggest that the patterns of movement observed in these sightings could encode information similar to the radio signals detected from Proxima Centauri. Decoding such messages, however, is a monumental challenge without a shared context or language. This is where artificial intelligence, AI, comes into play. Advanced AI systems are already being used to analyze signals from Proxima Centauri, and they could prove crucial in deciphering the meaning behind the UFO sightings. Despite the increasing volume of credible eyewitness accounts and video footage, skepticism persists. Some argue that the timing of NASA's announcements and the uptick in UFO sightings are mere coincidence. Others point to potential earthly explanations such as military experiments or elaborate hoaxes. However, proponents of the Proxima B theory counter that the technology displayed by these UFOs, its speed, maneuvers, and electromagnetic effects, goes beyond anything humanity has achieved. As UFO sightings continue, the global response is divided. In the U.S., congressional hearings have brought UFOs, or UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, to the forefront of government discussions, with lawmakers and military officials acknowledging the phenomena's reality. Globally, some nations are calling for greater cooperation in investigating these sightings, while others are more focused on their strategic and military implications. If these UFOs are indeed extraterrestrial, their technological superiority could dramatically shift the balance of power on Earth. NASA's decision to release information about Proxima B and its potential link to UFOs marks a significant shift in the agency's approach to extraterrestrial phenomena. Historically, NASA has been cautious, even dismissive, about UFOs, but now, with mounting evidence and growing public interest, the agency is re-evaluating its stance. The mystery continues. The link between Proxima B and the New Jersey UFOs remains a topic of intense speculation. Whether the connection is ever definitively proven, NASA's revelations force us to expand our understanding of the universe. These events remind us that the search for truth often leads to more questions than answers. The mystery surrounding Proxima B and the UFOs over New Jersey may not be resolved soon, but one thing is certain. Humanity is living in an era of unprecedented discovery. As we continue to explore the cosmos, the answers to these questions may be closer than we ever imagined, or farther than we ever dared to dream.